What's up, guys? Welcome to Cinco Symposium. What I'm going to talk to you about right now is a story of Florida Surgeon General coming out with a study that they did, which is showing increased death rates with people using, with men, young men between the age of 18 and 39, using the mRNA vaccine and having an insane increase in death. But before we get into that, please hit that like button, share the video, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I like having discussions with people and hearing what others' opinions are. But yeah, do those for me. It really helps me out. But let's get into the story. So we got Florida Surgeon General that has come out with a study that they've done, a self-controlled case series analysis found that men ages 18 to 39 experienced an 84% increase in the relative incidence of cardiac-related death within 28 days of vaccination. Now, these aren't old guys. I don't know about you, but I don't often hear stories of young people between the age of 18 and 39 having heart attacks or strokes or any kind of cardiovascular distress. That's a pretty rare thing to hear about. And it's one of those things, like, even someone in their 50s, if they have a heart attack, you're kind of like, oh man, they're not that old. Like, you know, usually it's something kind of like 60 plus that you think of someone having a heart attack or death from some type of cardiovascular issue. But so they come up with a study that has an insane increase for young people getting this vaccine. And this is only the mRNA vaccine. Let's get that straight right now. But still, we've been seeing young people develop heart issues ever since this COVID stuff came about, and in the vaccines, the myocarditis, that has had an insane increase in the amount of people that have developed that over this past year or two. And you're seeing stories left and right. I keep hearing stories of professional athletes or college athletes or young people, even in high school, like that they're athletic. They're some of the best of their age group, and they're literally passing out and they're dropping and in the middle of their practices or games and then it's happening at an alarming rate. And so you look at this story and you're hearing a top health official. We got to listen to the experts, right? That's the problem, is everybody has their experts and they don't care about some. My thing is, if there's a possible cause or probable cause that something could happen, there could be a negative effect. Like, first of all, you should never be forcing medical stuff. I'm a person that believes in medical autonomy. I truly believe in that. And I think you should have the decision on what goes into your body, what someone's injecting into your body. I don't believe that your business that you work for should force that. I think you should quit if they try to do that. I don't think the government should be able to, because then you start coming up with stuff like this. And this is when you need to start, people need to sue. And people need to sue their businesses and hold their businesses that, threaten them, keep them accountable. As well as our own government, our state governments or our federal government. Also, for all the lefties that will disagree with me, you better be careful, because this is a black man you're disagreeing with, and that could be, not to me, but people on your side of the aisle, it could be misconstrued as racist. So just be careful with that. But then it goes into the next problem, that we come out with this study and we talk about it and we're supposed to listen to experts, right? Boom! Twitter blocks the tweet from the Surgeon General himself. So immediately you have big tech coming in, big tech daddies coming in and silencing someone with a dissenting opinion, or something that's not with the narrative, that's not along with the message, that's breaking their norm, which they did restore it later. But it's like they've done everything, just how they handled all the COVID things for the past 2 years. Anyone that's come out and said anything against the vaccines, anytime someone says come out anything against masks, boom, silence, boom, silence. Oh, misinformation, it's misinformation. You can't talk about it. You're not allowed to talk about it. They silenced 2 doctors on YouTube. They banned those guys that were talking about a bunch of different things that didn't go along with the narrative. So the tech people have had no problem in banning the experts, right? And this is where it gets confusing, because you're trying to figure out what to believe. But I don't know. to me, whenever the big tech people are the ones that are trying to control information and control what's being said, and they silence someone like Florida's Surgeon General, you really, I don't know how people don't see that they are not a trustworthy person. And even if I knew nothing else, as soon as I start seeing that Twitter is banning someone and then banning a medical professional for saying something, I'm just honestly more inclined to believe what that medical person's saying, because Twitter's trying to block them. They're trying to shut them down. But I mean, this is the difficult area we're having to move around in these days, with trying to find out what is true, what is the truth. And like I said, tech's trying to control it, and they're trying to shut down anyone that doesn't agree with them. And it goes into problems, just like with the story of PayPal. They're going to fine you $2,500 for if you post misinformation. We'll get into that. I'm going to do another video on that, so don't worry, we'll cover that. But that's the story for this one. And I'm going to tell you, go talk to your doctor. If you had the vaccine, haven't had the vaccine, have risks, think about the risks, go talk to your doctor. That's who you need to be talking to and figuring out if you should take a vaccine or a medication or not. It's not Twitter. Anyways. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Like always, y'all have a great day.